Left with the I'm up, y'all. Well, I woke up and it was still raining. Can you believe it? It rained all night, coming down cats and dogs. It came down something vicious. All night long. Rain, rain, rain. Oh my goodness gracious. If you didn't sleep good last night, oh my goodness gracious. How could you not have slept good last night with all this rain? Oh my goodness gracious. My goodness. Rain, rain, go away. Please come back another day. Oh God, please. You can't do nothing but just stay in bed all day. I'm gonna get my hot chocolate though. If that's how you want to do it, okay, then I'm gonna get me some hot chocolate. Oh, I don't even feel like getting out of. Why would I even get out of bed? It's raining, cats and dogs. It is coming down, 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 down. It's dark, dreary, cloudy. Oh my goodness. I was hoping to wake up to some sunshine. Oh man. I may not even go anywhere, y'all. I might just stay home. It's cold. I can feel it. And I'm under the covers and I can feel it. I don't do well in the cold. I don't. I promise. I don't function in the cold well. Ugh, and my toes hurt. Oh. To get relief on my toes, I had to stand up in the middle of the night. Ain't that something? Ooh, the nerve, they hurt so bad at the top. They thrive. And I had to stand up just to get relief. So I had to break my sleep, stand up to get some relief. The things I go through, y'all. Stay young. Don't turn 56. Y'all see all this gray. They call me a silver fox. I don't made the Silver Fox Club. Y'all the 50 and up. The Silver Fox. Never dyed my hair once. Can you believe it? Never. Never had no Beijing. Not even when I was younger. Never. It's all natural. You know, they say when you keep dyeing it, it gets dingy. It starts turning yellow. Mine is nice and silvery. Good morning. I'm up. Good morning. I'm up. Yeah, I'm up. I'm up. I am up. But why? Because it's raining. Ain't nothing to do. Who's up? Who's up with your boy? Who's up with your boys? Who's up with your boy? Who's up with your boy? Sleep in. Just lay there. You ain't got nowhere to go. Just lay there. You know. Think about what you gonna eat for breakfast. Is it gonna be pancakes? Is it gonna be French toast? Is it gonna just be coffee and toast? I think I don't know because I really don't want to do the sugar, but you know what? I should go to the store and get me some sugar-free syrup and make me some French toast. I believe that's what I'm gonna do. I really do. Don't that sound good? That sound good. I might make me some French toast. Oh, excuse me. I'll make the best French toast. See the secret in my French toast? I put a little shh, be quiet. Creamer. Coffee creamer. Preferably the vanilla. Ooh, just a splash. Not too much, because you don't want it real sweet. You know what I'm saying? You just want just a splash. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like a tablespoon. You know what I'm saying? Tablespoon and a half of some vanilla creamer. Nestle. You know what I'm saying? Nestle vanilla creamer. Throw that in the mix. Ooh, oh God. You know what I'm saying? And check this out. Use any type of bread. When I do my French toasts, I like to use a dense, cheap bread. You know what I'm saying? Not no gourmet bread and all that crazy stuff. I just like to use a dense, cheaper bread. But then the key is when you do it, I'm not even gonna say the ingredients. You know how to make French toast. Cinnamon, no vanilla, all that good stuff. Just a dash of salt to bring out the flavor. You understand me? Throw a little melted butter off in there. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, y'all know how to do all that good stuff. But the key to French toast is when you got it mixed up and you got a nice bowl where you can put your bread in there. Don't soak it. Oh God. I mean, unless you like it like that, trust me. If you like it kind of like mushy, soggy, whatever, and sometimes I do like mine like that. But you know me, I like mine fried hard anyway, so it's going to end up hard anyway. So it ain't going to be mushy. But if that's the way you like it, hey. And some people like that eggy mushy in their French toast. Hey, so be it. But anyway, I like to flash mine. I don't like it to get soaked all the way through. So I'll just throw it in the mix real quick, flip it over, and then throw it in the pan with a grip of butter. Because I want the bread in the middle to be a little bready, but still cooked. Oh my God, Tombone's French toast, y'all. Stop it. I learned it all from my grandma. Country, Texas. Stop. All day long. Everybody in my family, uncles, aunties, everybody. We's cook. You understand me? We's get down in the kitchen. And my mom, Charlene, trust me, too many cooks in the kitchen, she gonna let it be known. Too many cooks in the kitchen, y'all. Can't do it. Really, when mom's is cooking, it can only be her, really. Two is too many. You went her way. You went her way. Mm-mm, mm-mm. So you gotta sneak. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look over her shoulder and be like, what's she doing over there? What's she adding to that? What's she adding to this? I'm telling you, when my mom, when she make her gumbo, I don't know too many people who do all the steps she do to make a gumbo. I'm telling you, I'm not doing it. I will end up doing it one day because I got, you know what? I don't have the recipe, and she keep telling me, "I'm getting older. You need to write down my recipes." But they're in a safe place, so I know where they are. But I need them myself. You know what I'm saying? But ooh, good night. Hey, why can't I just get some Zatarans and get me some sausage, some shrimp, some chicken, some whatever. Throw it in a pot. Throw that Zatarans in there and call it a day. Not with Charlene. She gonna go to the Mexican market and get her some dry shrimp. She gonna get the peel. She gonna make a broth. Oh my God. It'd take her a week. You'd be smelling all kind of different things, veggies and this and that. I'm like, my God. But hey, hey, check this out. I don't do gumbo. I think I'm the only one on the planet who don't like gumbo. But check this out. My mom's gumbo is the only one I can tolerate. See, the reason I don't like gumbo is because I can't do the fishy the whatever that is in gumbo. I can't do it. That look. I know it's probably TMI, but everywhere I go, people always go, "No, I'm telling you, you ain't eating the right gumbo. You will love my such and such gumbo. You will love my." I'm like, come on now, gumbo. It's not your mama's gumbo. It's not your granny's gumbo. It's not your cousin's gumbo. It's the whatever that is in the gumbo. I just can't. Whatever makes it a gumbo, that fishy stuff, whatever that is, I can't do it. I'm telling you, somebody I was they 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 kept I was somewhere and I can't remember and they had cooked gumbo and they swore up and down that I was gonna just fall in love with that gumbo. And I told them people, please don't pressure me to eat your gumbo because I'm gonna throw up. I'm telling you. Man, I'm telling you, you ain't gonna be man, I'm telling you. Man, they gave me a spoonful. It was a big old spoonful too, and I could smell it. I could smell what I don't like. I'm one of them. I'm one of them that smell my food. If it don't smell right, I'm not eating that. And I'm telling you, I don't care whose gumbo it is, except I don't know. My mom's gumbo. Trust me, I'm still not eating a bowl of it. So don't get it twisted. Cause everybody gonna say you just like it because it's your mama's gumbo. No, because like I said, I can only tolerate maybe a spoonful of hers because it's the way she be cooking her sausage and ooh, that'd be good. And see, and I like shrimp by itself. I like crab by itself. But when it's in a gumbo with that whatever that stuff they put in there, that roux they make, whatever they put in that, people love it. But in my taste bud, it triggers throw up. I'm sorry. So please don't get me to eat nobody's gumbo. Not even I don't even want my mama's gumbo because after I taste it, after a while, it just creeps me out. So sorry, mom, but I don't do gumbo. She know that. She know I don't do gumbo. But yeah, it take her a week. Shoot, probably longer than a week to do a gumbo. Shoot, man. But that's what I'm learning right now. I'm learning how I've really stepped up my cooking game, but I'm still my only issue with my cooking game right now is my seasonings. I'm still having some issues learning the seasoning game, what to put with what. I finally figured out what I use for poultry and what I use for beef and stuff like that. I got all that figured out. Now it's just the ratios. You know what I'm saying? I know what goes with what, but now it's more or less the ratio. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm learning too that when I get ready to do my briskets and meats of that nature, I'm not even gonna throw a gang of stuff on there. I'm just gonna put salt and pepper. I'm gonna put coarse salt. I'm gonna make a blend of about a 75 to 25 ratio of 75% coarse pepper and then 25% coarse salt. And that's all I'm gonna put on my brisket, y'all. It's all about the after. It's all about the wrap. When you wrap it, you can add your flavor to it then. Beef, good beef like that, man, you just want to smoke that thing. You see how I'm going to cooking? Because that's a passion. You understand me? It's about how you smoke it low and slow for 6, 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? Get that nice smoke ring in there. And then see what you do is after it's wrapped, I would probably throw some good old some type of butter or and wrap that thing where it's just jiggling. You know what I'm saying? And then you can go on and sprinkle while it's just glistening and coming out off that smoker. You can sprinkle some of your favorite dust on there with that good old seasoning, and then cut it and then serve it, and then yum yum. You understand me? Oh my God. It's going down. It's going down. I can see it. I can see it in my brain. I can vision. I can. It's visionary. I see it. Low and slow. You understand me? It's gonna be on and cracking, y'all. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get me some sugar-free syrup, y'all. I'm gonna make me some French toast. That sounds so good, and some eggs. Ooh, and that's it. I'm not even gonna put nothing on the eggs. I ain't gonna put no cheese on them. I ain't gonna put no sauce on them. I'm just gonna put some syrup all over the eggs and all over the French toast. I might make some grits. Oh, y'all don't, man. Y'all need to see. Y'all don't cook grits, right? Y'all don't even cook them long enough because you're too impatient, and they be gritty when you eat them. You know I'm telling the truth, and they be watery. They don't be creamy. They don't even be creamy. Yo grits should almost. And if you like sweet grits, which I can do both. So the argument is weird. I can do. Oh man, put a little pepper, put a gang of butter, ooh, and some salt. Oh my God. That's how I prefer them. But every now and again, I like a little sugar in mine. Not too much, just a dab, just to give it the little. Oh my God! But when your grits should almost kind of remind you of some good old cream of wheat. Ooh, if your grits ain't coming out that creamy, you ain't even cooking them long enough. You're supposed to cook them low and slow, y'all. Bring them up to a boil. Bring your water up to a boil. I would throw about, to start off, put a teaspoon of salt up in there. You understand me? Put about, just put a teaspoon of butter in there. That's it. That for the start. You understand? Just for the start. Bring that water up to a boil. You want to do a 3-to-1 ratio. You know what I'm saying? A 3-to-1. Put that in there. And just see the grit game. See the key to a good grit game. Stir the whole time you stirring. The whole time you stir, you just stir, stir on boil for about not even a minute, on boil high. But let that water come to a boil first before you put them grits in there, and then just stir for a good minute. Just stir. Just stir, 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 stir. Then you want to turn it all the way low. Boom. To the lowest. You understand me? And then just let it simmer. Then you can probably just let it sit for a minute. Then I would probably put just a little bit more butter, another teaspoon of butter. Boom. And then stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it. Then you can let it sit. Let it sit for a few minutes. And just keep checking on it every few minutes. because it's going to thicken up. 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 Then you might have to add a little bit more water. You might have to, make it thicker or, whatever. But you just keep it, but stirring. You got to stir. You got to stir. You got to be patient. You got to be patient and just stir, stir, stir. I would do that for about maybe 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, actually. I'm telling you. Yeah, long time. Not that old 2 minute grit. 2 minute, you got that 2 minute grit? That 1 minute grit, that 5 minute grit? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That ain't gonna work. You gotta stir. You gotta stir. And then you can cover it up, let it simmer real nice. And then what I would do after about 5, 10 minutes, I'll crank it back up, right? And get it back up to a boil. And then that's what's gonna let me see where it's at. And if it's cool, the consistency I want, oh yeah, now I'm gonna just turn it off. Now I'm gonna give me about a tablespoon of butter. Slap it in there. Now I'm about to just let it steam. I'm gonna close it, take it off the burner, and just let it sit there and steam for about 15, 20 minutes. And when I tell you, when it's time to say breakfast, oh my God, you talking about OMG. Mm, 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 mm. And if you want sweet grits, don't put sugar in them because they're going to be nice and buttery and just with the right amount of salt. Don't put sugar in it. Just put about a tablespoon. I mean, what, you know what I'm saying? Start off with a tablespoon because you don't want it too sweet. You want it just right. So those sweet grit lovers, put a little of vanilla creamer up in there. Just pour enough in there just to. Now, let me tell you when I eat my grits sweet. Now, if I'm eat, okay, that's, you know what? I just changed my mind, y'all. Turkey patty, grits, and eggs. That's what I'm going to do. Anyway, okay, if I do turkey patty, eggs, grits with no sugar, that means I'm having some type of toast with some jelly on it. Because I can't do toast, jelly, a cup of coffee that's kind of sweet, and sweet. I see that's too much. I can't do that. So it all depends on what I'm eating. If I'm eating cheese eggs and just a turkey patty and nothing else sweet, then I want me some sweet grits. See, that's pretty much how it go with me. So, say if I was gonna do French toast, ain't no way in the world I'm doing those and sweet grits. Oh my God. My sugar level was spiked so high, I wouldn't, oh my goodness gracious. Oh my God. But I know people who do it, boy, just sugar load, and then wonder why they feet hurt. I'm tripping. Don't let me get started. Anyway, yeah, but back to the gritty grits. So that's how I choose my grits. But usually, for the most part, I just salt and pepper. But because I drink my coffee, and I just really don't want all that sweetness. That's all. That's all. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna probably, and I'm plus I just got done. I just got a taste for them, just right now with some salt and pepper with some butter on. Can't you taste it? That's what I'm gonna do, y'all. Turkey patty, eggs with some syrup on my eggs. I just feel like syrup on my eggs. The other day I had some pico de gallo on my eggs and some hot sauce. That was good. I might even do that. It tastes like an omelet. I can't eat no cheese right now, so I can't. Ooh, some cheese and some pico de gallo, some hot sauce. Oh my God, that sounds so delicious right now. But I can't do the cheese. But I got some pico. I think I might do that and throw some hot sauce on it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. That sounds delish. That just sounds delish. And I'm gonna make a tone bones turkey patty with some tone bones lemon pep. I can't go wrong with that. Not when I just want that nice hearty breakfast, you know. But I think what I'm gonna do is, cause you know what, I don't want to go to the store, and everything I just mentioned I got here at the crib, so I don't need to go nowhere. But I do need to go because I'm gonna go to Starbucks and get me some coffee and get me a large Starbucks. See, that's gonna last me for 2 days, so I'm straight. I'm good. I don't even have to. I got my cream here. I put my hazelnut in it. Do you understand me? So stay tuned, cause I'm gonna do a sofa testimonials and a mukbang. Oh God, I'm gonna do a breakfast mukbang. Come on now, stop. Mm, that do sound good though. Hey, that's a good sign, cause I usually don't wake up hungry. Hey, wow. But check it out. I wonder why that is. Maybe because I've been going to bed earlier in more of a normal routine. Maybe that's what it is. Because if you think about it, I've been eating early. I've been eating like 5 o'clock. So yeah, that makes sense. So you know what? I kind of like that though, because I like waking up hungry. I want to wake up thinking about some grits and eggs. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Okay. I think I'm gonna roll with that. I think I'm gonna have, instead of eating late like I usually do. That's bad. Eating 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night and munching on stuff and can't sleep and just wake up. And oh man, I'm not. You know what? Nah. I'm gonna live like the Brady Bunch. I'm gonna have a 5 o'clock dinner. You know what I'm saying? And then you get your little festivities in. You have about a hour or two where you can do what you want to do. Get your read in. Take your bath, put your pajamas on. You know what I'm saying? Read a couple of chapters of your favorite book. You know what I'm saying? Then go to bed. You should be in bed. Let's see. Dinner's at 5. 5, 6, yes. 7, 8, 8. Everybody should be done with dinner by 8 for sure. Everybody should even be out the tub by 8. You understand me? Or maybe just now finishing up out the tub. You should be in the bed at 9:30. In the bed at 9:30, you got 30 minutes of some tossing and turning. 10 o'clock, lights out. No questions asked. Turn everything off. Turn the TV off. And stop giving me that jive bull. Talking about it put me to sleep. Yeah, but it also wake you up. Duh. Man, it put me right to sleep. I know, but it keep waking you up too. Yeah, then it put you right back to sleep, and then 30 minutes later it wake you back up. Oh my God! Talk about I can't sleep. I got to have the TV on. Turn the TV off. God, dog. Have some discipline in your life. You understand me? Oh, I'm back to like a kid. Child, go to bed. You need some sleep. That's the issue. You need water and sleep, and ain't got both. Ain't got neither. Dehydrated. and can't get no sleep. God, dog. Mm-mm-mm-mm. What in the world is going on? I've seen enough. I miss being a barber. That was by oh my goodness gracious. I could preach. I can preach to my customers and oh my God. Oh my God. Now I'm not patting myself on the shoulder. No, I'm not. I'm not doing all that, but I'm just reminiscing. Oh my God. That was my stomping ground. That's where so many people have gotten saved in my chair, in my barber chair. Mm, 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 mm. I would witness. Miss them days. I miss them days. I could tell you if you was dehydrated. I could tell you if you was depressed. I could tell all that by your hair, by what was going on with your hair. Man, it'd be some dudes coming there sharp. I'm talking about suited and booted from head to toe, pulling up in Benzes and Rolls Royces. Toe up from the flow up. And when I say that with all respect, as far as health, that's what I'm talking about. Had it going on in every area of life. But man, when I tell you that a lot of men do not take care of themselves, I'm gonna tell you about this one. Hopefully I don't yuck anybody out. Cool cat, suited and booted, roll up in his Benz. He was one of them cats that would get out with his rag and clean off his rims while he was waiting for it to get his cut. One of them type of cats. Cool cat. Come in. I hate to say this, but I had the training. I know that sounds crazy, but I had the training. I called him slick back. As God is my witness, he would put a half a. You remember that stuff, that Dax, that hard Dax, that I'm talking about, that the thick, the original, the Dax, that hard. He would put a glob of that in his hair, and slick his hair back before he would come get a cut. And I promise you, I don't hold my tongue. I would tell this dude, yo, bruh, I mean, I can wash your hair, but I'm going to charge you, which he didn't have no issue with. And that's what he wanted me to do. But I told him, I'm not doing it. I said, you know what? I wash hair. Yes, I do. But man, and I could wash his, but I told him I was going to charge him at the yin yang because I said, this don't make no sense. Because I'm going through bottles and bottles of shampoo trying to get, I'm talking about that strong mint shampoo too. You know what I'm saying? The kind that get all up in your pores. Man, I'm talking about like 10 times. I said, I can't do this. I said, bruh, you going to have to come in here with your hair washed. You know why he didn't want to come in with his hair washed? Because he was looking like, what's that dude? What's that cartoon around Christmas time? Heat miser. His hair be sticking up. That's how vain he was. He didn't want to walk in the shop because the shop I was working with, it was a beauty shop. I've always worked in beauty shops. So it's a gang of women in there. He was not coming in, not Slick Willie. Slick Willie wasn't coming in with his hair toe up. So I don't know how many times I told this brother, look, and he was like, F it, I'll just pay it. But he would pay me, but I didn't care how much he would pay me because he paid me well too. But I was like, I didn't want to go through all that. God, dog, messing up all my mama's towels. God, dog. But anyway, that ain't even the worst part. The worst part is Look, y'all. This is. I was cutting his hair for years, but this is when he first started coming in. Maybe the first year, first half a year. I used to think he had hard ears. You know how some people got hard ears, like that cartilage in their ears is hard. Like God, all you got. Like my ears are really flexible. You can't see me. I'm under the covers. But mine, like they just really flexible. You know, I can bend them, I can twirl them. You know what I'm saying? But this dude's ears was always seemed like they was hard. And so you know how like when you a barber, you want to go around the ear, right, and get all the hair out and kind of trim and do all that, right? Y'all ain't gonna believe this. I think you already know. I think you already know. Let me look at the comments. I think you already know. Ain't nobody saying that right now. Ain't too many people on here. I only got one people on there. But anyway, back to my story. Oh my goodness gracious. So like I said, I thought his ears were just like hard. But they so one day I was smelling something. And I'm like, what is this smell? And I didn't know where it was coming from. I didn't know if it was my breath, if it was his breath. I didn't know where it was coming from, but it was just a smell that was just, it was like, oh, nah, this ain't normal. Something. And so as I'm cutting, something just told me to pull his ear. I know, y'all. I know. Oh God, oh God, oh God. As God is my witness. As God is my witness. I, you know what? This is back. This is a while ago. We wasn't even doing YouTube and doing all these videos and Instagram or anything like that. If I would have videotaped that would have went viral. That would have got me a million subs right there, or a million hits, a million likes, or whatever. That would have went viral. When I tell you, when I pulled his ear back, imagine a old piece of gum, and when you pull it, you know how you pull it, and it's just pulling like some cheese. Yeah, like some cheese, like some mozzarella cheese, and the smell was horrendous. I said, how can a grown man not clean behind his because it's no way you take a bath or a shower and he it's no way he clean behind his ear because his ear was stuck to his head. It was stuck with a bunch of gook. So that means he don't never or he just don't take baths, period. He probably just wash up. Y'all, as God is my witness, y'all. And so what I did was I didn't want to embarrass the man, but I did tell him because I didn't hold my tongue. I got a towel, a hot towel, and I just doused it. I just remember dousing it with a gang of stuff, and I told him, and I just said, yo, dude, you got some stuff on the back of your whatever. And I just got it. I didn't want to see it, but I just grabbed the towel and I just started wiping. And I didn't even want to look at it. I threw that towel in the trash. That dude had some gook behind his ear that looked that it had to had been there for months and months. I don't know how his wife could deal with that. That's crazy to me. But you know, it don't surprise me. But because check this out, I might be saying, well, I'm gonna say it anyway. It don't really surprise me because this dude was married, and I was cutting him and his son's hair. And this dude used to, he would tell me this. I'm telling you, stuff that go on in the barbershop, stay in the barbershop. This dude would frequent, um, what do you call them places? The massage places, them thrill be gone. What do you call them things? I forgot what you call them, but he would tell me he would frequent them things. I said, "Yeah, this is a nasty man, the nasty man, suited and booted and all." Oh my god! But he was a cool dude. Ugh, nasty. I said that makes sense. Ugh. Yeah, but a lot of things you see being a barber, boy. A lot of stuff, boy. Ooh, I feel sorry for a lot of women out there. I don't think there are any men that are monogamous, but I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, women. I think you should not worry about that. I think you should as long as he's paying the bills and your car note is paid for and this and that and if he's out there, I would buy him condoms just on the low. Say, here you go, husbands, just in case. At least you know, hey, you know what I'm saying? Just free your mind. Free your mind. Teach him to be safe if he gonna be out there, cause he gonna be out there. But if he gonna be out there, might as well just teach him how to be safe. You got too much to lose. You know what I'm saying? I know. Y'all gonna hate me. You think like that, Tone Bone? Man, I just, whatever you got to do to be free. I ain't got time. I don't do all that worrying, and I just don't. That's why I'm single, cuz I can't do the where you been and why you didn't call me just because I didn't call. We not even married. And if I don't call you in 2 or 3 days, why you didn't call me? See, I can't I can't do that. I can't. Ugh. Ooh, that would drive me crazy. Oh, that would drive me crazy. I didn't want to call you in 2, 3 days because I didn't want to call you in 2, 3. Well, you don't care about me. Oh my God. No, I just wasn't thinking about you. Oh, you weren't thinking about me now? Oh my God. No, I wasn't. I mean, no disrespect to you. I just wasn't thinking about you. Wasn't on my mind. You actually was on my mind, but you was just on my mind. I thought about you. I said, hey, and I kept going. I said, hey to you in my mind. And I call you in 2 days. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I can't. And then think about it. So if it's like that and y'all just chilling and talking on the phone, how would it be if y'all start really getting serious? Oh my God. See, I'm not cut. I'm not cut for that. I ain't. I'm not cut for that. But I know, but you know what? There's somebody for somebody. I know there's somebody out there who that's just gonna be like, just do you. Just do you. I'm doing me right here. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm fine with, cooking and cleaning and handling your business. You know what I'm saying? Making sure your doctor's appointments are straight. You know, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want. Now, different strokes for different folks. But me, I want a live-in woman. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she could do what she want to do. I ain't saying that. She ain't in no chains or nothing like that. Because while I'm at work, who knows what she doing? She free to fly as a bird. And I ain't gonna call her and be wondering where she is. Talking about, where you at? I ain't doing all that. I'm at work. She got how many hours? Because look, she gonna get up. She probably gonna make me some coffee and some toast. Right? I'm off to work. She can go back to bed. And she got let's see. I'm out the house by 5:30. Let's say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. God dog, she got over 10 hours. Who knows what she doing? She could be doing all kind of stuff. But what I require is, because I can't require nothing while I'm not there, but I do require a clean home. So I do, when I come through the door, I want a clean home. That's what I require. I would like at least 3 days a week. At least. I want to come in and smell some potatoes and some meatloaf, some veggie. You know what I'm saying? And maybe an apple pie in the oven, a little ice cream for dessert. You know what I'm saying? At least 3 days a week. I want some clean clothes to put on. You understand me? Let's see. Let me. What else? What else? What else? What else? That's what I would want. I would not want my wife to work outside the home, or my girl to work outside the home. No, 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 no. It's only one person working outside the home here. No, no, no. Now, I mean, you can work and do all kind of stuff at the crib. There's all kind of things. You could work a full-time job from the computer. From one, you handling my business. So that's a job in itself. And you're gonna get paid. Your stipend gonna be nice. You're gonna get a nice stipend. You're gonna be rolling nice. You're gonna be rolling nice. All your bills paid. I'm paying all the bills. So I don't understand who wouldn't want that. But check this out, y'all. The women nowadays don't want that. They want my position. What I'm saying, that's what they want. And ain't nothing wrong with that. That's cool. But guess what kind of dude you gonna get? And guess what his name is? He goes by two names. Pookie and Ray Ray Ray. That's all you get. That's all boss babes get is Pookie and Ray Rays. They're called rent-a-men. You can rent them. That's the easy route. I'm not mad at it. Hey, females out there, get yours. Go to college. Instead of finding a husband while you're in college, get that degree that you ain't gonna never be able to pay off. Get it. And that you probably ain't even gonna never even use. But get it. So you can put that title. Boss babe. Ooh. Get in your 30s and 40s. Boss babe. Then decide to get married and have kids. Uh-oh. Ouch. Ugh. Uh-oh. That wall. That wall. That wall comes quick. Sooner than later, oh my God. But thank God there's people like me, Tonebone, who love older vixens. Oh, I love me an older woman. So y'all got hope, but you got to take care of yourself. Because I love me an older vixen that takes care of herself in the gym. You understand? So there's hope. Don't lose hope. Tonebone is here. Early morning, y'all. And I ain't even got no coffee in my hand. Mm, 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 mm. Under the Cover Chronicles. What stays under the covers? No. What goes on over the. I'm always twisting work, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. You under me. You know what I'm saying. Stop. It's still. Hold on. Is it still raining? It ain't raining hard, but yeah, it's still. I ain't even looked outside, but I could tell it's toe up because the way it's really dreary in my room. But I'm under the covers, and I think I'm gonna stay under here for a minute too. But I'm gonna get up though. I'm gonna get up. All right, let me go to the comments. I had to do a little spiel right there. Okay, here we go. Irene. Hi, Irene from London. London. I love it. I wish I can hear her talk. I know she got that beautiful hello. Hello, lad. Doo 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 doo. With the tool. With the wrench. Don't tell me it was his ear. Sorry, doodle doo. When I finally get to you guys, I kind of forget what I was talking about. So you're gonna have to forgive me. That men you was cutting was out here looking like Tarzan in them jungles. Man, what you doing for Easter, Tombone? Got invited to my niece's house, her family's house in Long Beach. Oh, they do some good cooking. Man, man, man. Her grandmother cooks very well, just like my grandmother. I remember the first time we went over there for Thanksgiving, because I'm skeptical when it comes to food. I'm a critic. I ain't gonna, I'm not gonna be rude and tell you I don't like your food, but I know good food. But anyway, it was just your traditional Thanksgiving with the dressing and the turkey and all that good stuff. And of course, everybody you love what you grew up on. It doesn't matter how it was made. If you grew up on that, that's how you like it. You know what I mean? So I can respect that. But first time over there, and my two things that I taste that I could tell if you could cook or not a Thanksgiving meal, and that's your dressing and your mac and cheese. If you can make good mac and cheese and good dressing, it's a wrap. I don't need to taste nothing else. I know everything else gonna be bomb. But it's nothing like a whack macaroni and cheese. And I can usually tell if a macaroni gonna be whack just by looking at it. Just by looking at it. I've only had good macaroni and cheese maybe 3 times in my life. I kid you not. I kid you not. And the macaroni and cheese I've had, the best macaroni and cheese I've ever had in life was my Uncle Donnell's and my Auntie Irma's macaroni and cheese back in the day. God rest her soul. But she made the best macaroni and cheese, and she didn't put all that stuff in it. God, dog. That's what I don't understand, man. People, when I watch people putting a million and one seasonings in their stuff, I already know that. I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna be good, but I'm like, it don't take all that, especially for a mac and cheese. It don't take a roux. It don't. Okay, a roux. You want to do a roux in your mac and cheese? That's fine. That's fine. But you don't need to do all that cheese roux with the cheese whiz and the this cheese and the that cheese and the oh my God. It don't take all that. Keep it simple, y'all. That's your best mac and cheese. It's gonna come out when you keep it simple. And look, I'm not gonna tell you my recipe, the full recipe, but I'm gonna tell you this is how you make a good recipe. Don't keep it simple. When it get too complicated, oh my God, get your noodles, boil your noodles, keep them al dente, please, because they're gonna cook in the oven. So don't cook them to death when you boil them, please. That should be easy. Take them out. All right. Okay. I'm gonna do the one pot. The one pot. I'm not necessarily wouldn't do it this way, but I'm just gonna tell you a quick way to do it for some good mac and cheese. You could do it all in one pot. God dog. Ah, take your noodles out. Drain them. Okay. In that same pot, you're gonna put some milk. I would do probably a half and half ratio of some milk and cream. You underdig? I'm gonna melt me a whole stick of butter. Do you underdig? A whole stick. Don't be shy with the butter, y'all.
I mean, if you're making a nice size mac and cheese dish, you want to use a whole stick of butter. But I like to melt mine. I put it in that milk. I got it on medium low. I'm stirring. You don't want to burn it. I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of salt, y'all. Not too much. Not too much, because I like to taste it and then bring that salt up because I don't want to over salt it. Do you understand me? I'm gonna put some pepper in that thing. I'm gonna put a teaspoon of pepper in that thing because I want to break down that pepper. See, I don't know why people do that. They put pepper at the end, but you got to break down pepper and salt. Salt is gonna break down, but that pepper, you got to break that pepper down. So you want to put it in that pot and you want to bring it up to a boil just a little bit because you don't want to burn it because that milk will burn. But you got that butter in there. You understand me? You got that butter. So that's how you do that there. You don't need no oil because you got enough butter in there. You could do that in one pot though. You ain't got to do all that crazy stuff. So let's see. After that, you got the butter, you got the salt, you got the pepper. Then you want to let it cool. Then you want to turn it off. Because you don't want, I'm not making a roux. I'm not making a roux. I'm not making a roux. I kind of like a roux, but I don't make a heavy roux. Because I don't like a cheese roux. I don't like a cheese mix. Where it's like, just gives it a weird taste to me in the macaroni and cheese. I like to just do milk. So I'm not putting no cheese in the pot. No cheese. I'm just making the, just the roux. Okay, put it this way. I'm making a roux, but not a cheese roux. I'm not putting cheese in the milk. Put it that way. So I'm cooling off my milk mixture, okay, to where it gets room temperature. So now I'm going to get my pan and I'm going to put my noodles in the pan. Check this out. I'm going to add a half a stick of butter to that just to loosen up my noodles. I'm going to get my hand and I'm going to make sure them noodles are coated inside and out because you got to make sure that butter and that is inside the noodles. See, that's what y'all don't understand. Y'all got to mix it. Y'all got to get your hand in there and you got to keep mixing it and make sure all that butter, that melted butter is inside the noodles. Room temperature, not hot. So now you just want to grab you some of that good Mexican blend cheese, a whole bag of it, and just mix it on in there. Get your hand in there and mix it, and just mix it. Just mix it, a whole bag. Use the whole bag. Then you want to get you some cubes. You want to get you some sharp cheddar cubes, the little small cubes. And just stick them in there. Stick them in there. Stick them in there. Stick them in there. A bunch of them. Then you want to get you some pepper jack cubes. Oh my God! Can't you taste it now? Can't you taste it? Some pepper jack. Ooh, that's gonna give it that. Nah. That cubes though. A bunch of them. Just stick them in there. Get your hand and just mix it all up in there. Just mix it all up in there. Now you want to taste it to see where the salt level is. Do you need a little bit more? You probably is because you only put a teaspoon. So you're probably going to add another teaspoon. You want to taste it. See where it's at. Once you got that where you want it, okay, then what you want to do? You want to cover it. Oh my God. You want to, well, no, I'm too far ahead. I'm too far ahead. So now you got all that cheese in there. So now you get the milk mixture and you pour that milk mixture with that full stick of butter in that thing, and then you just pour it in there, and then you just get it to that creamy consistency you want. You just, oh, it's nice and got all the moisture in there, and you just keep doing it with your hand, and you just keep, you get in there. You understand me? Oh my God. You might add a little bit more pepper. You understand? Add a little bit more pepper to it. Just keep stirring with your hand. You understand me? Then once you got it all layered out, then you cover it. Then you put it on 350. I'm gonna put it on 350 for about 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Now you probably saying, but Tone, you forgot the cheese on top. No, I didn't. See, that's where y'all going wrong. Because y'all put cheese right out the refrigerator that's cold, that got that little stuff on it. You know what I'm saying? That little white stuff on it. And then you put it on top of the cheese, and then you throw it in the oven, and then and then you wonder why it either burn or either it don't come out right. You doing it wrong. You cover it. You cook it for about 30 minutes. Take it out, uncover it, throw your cheese on it. But the cheese, you got to put cheese that had been sitting out. You know what I'm saying? You know the cheese that sit out. You know how it got that little meltiness to it? That, ooh, when it's nice and gooey because it's been sitting out. That's what you put on the top of that. Do you understand? Y'all been doing it wrong. After 30 minutes, you put that cheese on there. You understand? You understand? I mean, don't cover it back up. Just let it sit. But you want to keep an eye on it. Because you got to remember, it's already done. Everything is already done. All you're doing really is just heating it up. And you want to get that nice cheese to get a nice brown. You know, man. It ain't nothing like a macaroni and cheese that look pale on the top. If it ain't got no brown on the top on them edges, come on now. And a little bit of that butter creeping up, boiling up at the top, stop it. Ain't no macaroni and cheese. I don't want it. I don't want it. Now, don't get me wrong. When I want Kraft macaroni and cheese, I want Kraft macaroni and cheese. Ain't nothing wrong with a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese every now and again. I love me some Kraft macaroni and cheese. Remember your mama used to do that when she was at work and she would be on the phone. Boy, grab a box of that Kraft. You know, all you got to do is boil you some water. That's how I learned to cook. Making some Kraft. Me and my brother be in there making some Kraft macaroni, tearing it up, adding hot dogs to it, adding bologna to it. You got shoot. We was latchkey kids. When we came home, wasn't no parent in the home. Mom was working. I was the bigger brother. I guess I did an okay job. We here. Shoot, boy, we would make us some sugar and cinnamon toast. Slap some butter on that thing and put some cinnamon and some sugar on it. Come on now, until mom came home. Shoot. Come on now, y'all better stop. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know nothing about peanut butter that you get for free. Butter, that hard butter and that hard cheese. Shoot, when you hungry, boy, you get that knife and you get your brother on one end and you get on one end and like a seesaw and you cut that cheese. It took you about 30 minutes to cut that cheese, but once you got it cut, shoot, you throw that thing on some cheese and put it in the broiler, you got you some cheese bread. Don't tell me, boy. Shoot, you better tell somebody. Well, I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad at it. It wasn't called WIC then. It was called it was called food stamps. Mama send you to the store, boy, take these food stamps and go get us some bread. Go get us some bread and some butter and a pack of cigarettes. Whatever you can get with these food stamps. As I got older though, as I got older, they was allowing you to get a few more things with them food stamps. Just like now, you can get shoot. You can dang there.
go anywhere with a WIC card or whatever they give you. It's crazy. But I noticed throughout the years when my grandma say, "Boy, go give me some cigarettes." Boy, the stuff they used to do with us kids, you can't even do that now. Boy, we used to go to the liquor store about 3 times a day, buying liquor, buying cigarettes for the uncles and the kids. Oh my God. Would nobody say nothing? And shoot, back then, boy, for a dollar, if you had $1.10, you could get you could get a soda, some chips, a candy bar, and some candy that costs a penny on the counter at the counter for $1.10. But if you just had $1, you couldn't really get nothing at the counter. But you for $1, you can get a bag of chips, a soda, and a candy bar for like 90, 80 something cents. God dog. I remember, boy, back in the day, it was a liquor store called Julio's. That liquor store is still there too. I don't know who owned it, but it was about 2 corners away of where my family lived. Because it was, like I said, it was a village where I lived. So all my cousins and everybody. And we would walk. It would be a group of us would walk to the store at least 3 times a day. We buy pickles, candy, all kind of stuff. Wouldn't have no money on us, but we walk up out of there with all kind of stuff. Those were the good old days. Like man, just like what's that show? The Little Rascals. Man, that's why the Little Rascals, they need to do a movie. Not a Little Rascals movie, but they need to do a more up-to-date version, a 2024 version of the Little Rascals. Man, the good old days. And everybody, and each one of them, I know each one of them. I ain't even gonna say who I would be, but mm, let me see. Back then, when I was a kid, who would I be? That's interesting. Shoot, I can't even remember the names. But I think I would be. What's his name? What was the dude with the dog? What was his name? The little boy with the dog. I think I would be him because I was always in the stuff. I think he was the one that had the dog, right? With the I don't know. I forgot the character names on the show, but y'all know what I'm talking about unless I'm talking to some youngsters. I'm 56, y'all, so y'all gotta forgive me. The Little Rascals. If y'all ain't never seen it, go watch it. I think they had 2 versions of it, but I'm talking about the original one. I can't even think of the names. That's crazy. You like a lot of cheese, huh? Oh, I love cheese. I would eat cheese every day, but I can't because I'm dialysis. It has a lot of phosphorus. That's one of the main culprits with a lot of not potassium, but phosphorus. I did say phosphorus, and if it could give me a heart attack if it accumulates too much in my body. And the reason it accumulates in my body like that is because I don't have no kidneys, so I don't have anything it doesn't come out the way it would come out with you. It only comes out when I do dialysis. So it builds up. And if too much of it builds up, I can have a heart attack. So I have to live a balanced life. But I love me some cheese. Cheese chips. Oh my God. Just plain cheese chips. Let me tell you how I do my cheese chips. That's even an art. You would think you would just throw some cheese on there and just throw it in the oven, huh? Not really. Not if you want some good melted cheese chips, because sometimes you'll put some cheese and it'll get hard real quick or it just ain't melty. For one, you got to use some good melty cheese for one. But what I do is you can give me some stale chips that you've had sitting out for a week or 2 weeks in your house, and I can make them the best cheese chips ever. Because when you put them in the oven, they crisp back up. Did you know that? Don't ever throw away some stale tortilla chips. Because all you got to do is put them in the oven, and they are delish, crispy, full of flavor. Oh my God. So what I do is I do just like they do in the Mexican restaurants. I first put the chips in the oven, a hot oven on high, where you could see the tips of the tortilla chips kind of getting brown. Then I throw my melty cheese on there. Again, not cheese right out the refrigerator. It got to be that melty cheese, just regular cheese, any type of cheese, whatever. Your favorite cheese, just long as it's room temperature. Then when you take it out the oven, them chips are nice and hot. Then you put a gang of cheese on there. Oh God. Then you put it back. Then you put it in the broiler. But you gotta watch it because it'll burn on you. You gotta watch it because it'll burn on you. You gotta watch it because it'll burn on you. You have to watch it because it'll burn on you. Put it in the broiler. Turn the broiler on, put it in the broiler, but you gotta watch it because it'll burn on you. Put it in that broiler and watch it just get brown and bubbly. You got cheese chips. Thank me later. And then if you really want to top it off, throw some guacamole on there. Throw some green salsa on there. It don't even make that's a meal in itself. You could just sit there just tearing them up, just lifting them up and see the string of cheese and just oh my God. Whenever I go to my mom's house, my mom, she's on a carbless diet right now, so she's not eating carbs. But when she was, I would go over there and I would make her some. And we would just sit there in heaven and just eat cheese chips. Oh my God. Just crunching away. That's how you make cheese chips if you want them good. Mm. I love brown on my mac and cheese. Yeah, it got to be done. It got to be done. And then a lot of people like that corner. Like a lot of people, yeah, give me that corner with that brown crispy. Oh God. Yes, sir. See, mac and cheese, it's easy to make. You ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to make all that roux and pay and put all that weird cheese whiz and that Kraft. What's that other nasty cheese? Don't get me wrong, it's not nasty. It has its purpose. Like I love me some nacho cheese. Oh, I love me some nacho cheese. But don't put that in my mac and cheese. Please don't put that in my mac and cheese. But like if I'm at a Laker game or a Dodger game or any type of event like that, oh, I love me some nacho cheese on my nachos with the jalapenos. Oh my God. I just love cheese. Now that's when I love my Kraft macaroni and nacho cheese, and that's what you can do. Like if you got some people coming over, go and get a big can of nacho cheese, the plain, right? And then get you some chilies, get you some green chilies. Mild, if you like it hot, get hot. I like mild. I don't like to do hot. Get a couple of can of some chilies, some mild. Put the chilies in the cheese sauce. There you go. Mwah. Get you some nacho chips. Dip it in there and just go to town on it. Get you some guacamole. Dip it in there. Oh my God, there's so many things you can do. Don't that sound good? I can't eat it, but y'all can eat it. I will be able to eat it pretty soon once my levels go down. Then I can enjoy me some cheese chips. Then I won't be able to have any for about a few months. So every few months I can have me some cheese chips. But as of right now, I can't have any. Sucks. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Discipline. I'm good. But guess what? I am wide awake now. So I think it's time. I think it's time for me to get up. I don't hear no rain. I'm going to put on some clothes. I'm going to run down to Starbuckies, get a large Starbuckies, come back to the cribby, and I will talk to you then. But till then, I know you can see me because it's getting lighter. Hi, deuces. I love you. Bye.